Yo, what is up, everybody? It is PaddaKillz here. Welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video. Today we got the new patch notes and we're going to be seeing the new minigun. So I know you guys saw the trailer of the minigun that's now being added into Fortnite Battle Royale. So this is pretty sick. The minigun is now being added to Fortnite, which is pretty crazy in my opinion. This minigun, as you can see, I'm pretty sure it has a cooldown. It can probably shoot about 50 rounds or even 100 rounds. And then it's going to cool down and then... I don't know, but yeah, so that's cooldown. We'll talk about the minigun in a minute, but we're going to go look at the patch notes. Now, basically they said, hey, Fortnite players, you probably ran into a few issues playing Fortnite this week. We've since solved a lot of these issues. However, we're still working a couple of building-related problems. We know it's affecting a lot of you, and we're working to resolve this as quickly as we can. We really appreciate all your patience. Now, here's the patch notes 2.4 patch notes that are going to be talking about the minigun and the cozy campfire. So the minigun... it's pretty sick. So introducing the minigun, control the battlefield with a sheer firepower. There's a new edition of Fortnite Battle Royale. They don't really talk that much about the minigun. We get a picture of the minigun. It's really sick. As you can see, it says Husk La Vista. I don't know what that means, but actually, it's in Save the World. It's like this weapon. I'm pretty sure the minigun's gonna, rely on rockets or heavy ammo. And it's gonna be basically gonna be somewhat of like an RPG grenade launcher. It's gonna be mainly used to destroy bases, and it's gonna be probably a really fast fire rate, and it's gonna be a big cooldown. I'm thinking like a 5-second cooldown, and I think it's gonna be really slow. If you hold it out, you're gonna barely be able to run, barely able to walk, and I'm gonna guess you can't jump with this. So there's obviously some disadvantages to make this gun balanced, but I'm definitely really excited for this tomorrow to have some gameplay tomorrow for you guys for the minigun. Talk more about the minigun right now. I wonder if you guys can go like double, like how there's like the double pump. Maybe you can do like a double minigun. Have minigun shoot 50 rounds, cooldown switch, shoot 50 rounds. Maybe that'll be somewhat overpowered, but we'll just have to wait and see for the minigun. Next up, we got cozy campfire. Apparently, they've added this in Save the World now, which don't really care that much. Now for Battle Royale, they are going to be adding a minigun. It's going to be found in chests and supply drops, and it's going to be firing almost as quickly as the SMG, and it'll be using light bullets. That's actually a huge thing. So it's going to be using light bullets, which is like SMGs, pistols, silenced pistols. It's going to be using that type of ammo, and it's going to shoot as quickly as an SMG. So we actually get to see how fast it will shoot. That's going to be that. Now, apparently for the suppressed pistol, they reduced the drop chances of an epic variant by 20% and a legendary variant by 33%. So it's basically harder to get this pistol. I think it's really easy to get the pistol, which is definitely good. So they added a controller auto run option. This enables/disables the auto run feature on controllers. Auto run, which was introduced in 2.3, is now enabled by double clicking on the left thumbstick on controllers. So you can now auto run. I'm probably gonna do auto run honestly, but you can auto run now, which is pretty good. We'll see how that goes. I did a bunch of bug fixes. They fixed a few landscape areas that were barely below floor height before. This sometimes caused the majority of a structure to appear underground. Players can now shoot through the soccer goal. So I have some general fixes. For now, going to general fixes, they added 3D resolution slider to video options on a PC and a Mac. This new preference allows you to set the resolution of the 3D world without affecting the user interference. The range goes to 340 by 360, and your selected display resolution. Using a lower 3D resolution may greatly improve frame rate, and when selecting an overall quality option, an appropriate 3D resolution will be chosen automatically. Bug fixes, they fixed a client crash that would get triggered by an audio cue, fixing an issue preventing players from unmuting other players in the lobby screen, fixing an issue causing an incorrect character model to display on the lobby screen, and they fixed an issue causing the entire walls to highlight when looking at a door. Now, for performance, they actually made a fix for client hitching, which occurred when the chug jug was found in game. Made an engine performance improvements to how we process collusion overlap events. They also fixed the reduced network bandwidth usage when players are walking and when they're standing still. For UI, they changed spectating, and they added spectator mode to the hub. This appears as game as a small eye in the left corner when there is active spectators. Better off not knowing. There's also an option to disable the feature under game options. Label show spectator count. Bug fixes, they removed an unnecessary button prompt on the left side of the news widget. They also added a border highlight around the item shop, which is selecting them on console. They fixed an issue allowing the old trap picker radio menu to open. This radio menu is no longer used for selecting traps. They fixed an issue causing weapon icons to not display properly on the hotbar in some cases. They fixed a few spots on the map and the mini-map that were rendered as black spots, And they also fixed the floor under the hero not showing up when previewing emotes in the locker or the item shop. And they also fixed emotes being offset when they're viewed in succession. For art and animation, they optimized the color rarity effect on weapons and to improve overall balance. Colors may look slightly different. For bug fixes, they corrected the drinking speed to 15 seconds now for the Chug Jug item. For audio, they improved the loot chest audio by increasing the audio volume if you're aiming at them. They removed the static audio from living room televisions. They fixed the audio issue in another player switches to shotgun, and they removed footstep audio from dance emotes. For the world, for like the map in general, they fixed the mission collusion on the window set in tilted towers. They fixed the landscape appear jugged at the medium range distances. They fixed flickering artifacts that are sometimes seen on the rivers while riding the battle bus. And also they fixed an issue where 2 items spawn at the same location near Lonely Lodge. And also they fixed some steams in the Terran south of Anarchy Acres. I'm definitely happy they fixed that. It was so annoying. I always go to Anarchy Acres. That's the most annoying thing. They also disabled the collusion of vines and moisty mire. Now for known issues, right now they said that they're working on problems building on consoles and visual building selector issue that sometimes make the wrong structure appear in the UA. So they're fixing these. They know that these are their issues, and they are saying that they need patience, and they're going to be fixing them. So definitely this patch notes actually be going live tomorrow morning. I'm guessing like around in 6 a.m. in the morning, which is definitely really interesting. Now, we'll go back to the minigun, what I think the minigun is, and now since I have more like notes about the minigun. So obviously the minigun you can find in chest and supply drops as usual. You cannot find it on the ground, so you can't find it on the ground. I don't know if you can find it on the ground. Maybe you could, I'm not sure. And we actually knows how much it fires. So if you don't know, SMG, it fires pretty fast, in my opinion. So definitely fires really fast. It's a good fire rate. It's definitely really good if you can land your headshot. So I think it's going to be an OP weapon, especially for destroying bases. I feel like the recoil of the minigun is going to be pretty bad, which means your aim's going to go all over the place. So I think it's definitely going to be balanced out, which I'm definitely excited about for the minigun. I'm definitely excited that they're adding in a bunch of new weapons to Fortnite, which is definitely freaking amazing. Now, I think this is going to be one of those weapons that is probably going to be, it says it's a common variant of it, which means it's a common. I think it's just going to be like 2 or 3 variants. I don't think there's going to be a legendary variant for it, but I'm thinking maybe for this, like for the the minigun, it's probably going to be balanced out where it's only going to be just used for destroying bases. Not like if you try to kill, maybe you can kill people up close, but like I think it's mainly going to be like kind of an RPG, like, you know, a rocket launcher style. But yeah, usually when these updates come out, the items are really rare to find in like the first day or even the first few hours. Then after that, they're not that easy. Like with the Chug Jug, first day I could barely find it. I found it once for the first day. Then after that, I keep on finding. Like I find it a lot now. Same with the Cozy Camp for all of these. So it looks like the minigun's probably gonna be pretty rare to find for the first few hours or maybe even the day for Fortnite. Then after that, it should be not that hard to find, especially if it's just gonna be a common, which is a gray. We also get to see, you know, I think it's gonna be definitely really sick. Hopefully, you know, you cannot jump. I hope you cannot, like, you know how you can jump with like guns. Hopefully you cannot jump with a minigun. Like that'd be really overpowered. You can jump with a minigun. I'm thinking you can't jump with a minigun. I'm thinking like if you play COD with LMGs and stuff, like, you know, you can barely move. I think, you know, your speed's definitely gonna be much slower. With the minigun, which it should. It is taking light bullets, which I think light bullets is not that useful, but I think it's going to be really useful now. People are definitely going to be finding light bullets a lot. So this is all of the patch notes. I want you guys' opinions on what you think about these patch notes. You guys like these patch notes? Are you guys excited? I'm just hoping that Epic Games don't mess up the update like last week. Last week when the Chug Jug came out, the entire game was down for like a few hours. There was a legit glitch for the entire week. Hopefully that's not the case, because I want to play some Fortnite tomorrow for you guys, and I'll definitely be making a video tomorrow. Now, I might have a double upload today for NHL 18 Hot, because Team of the Week cards come out. I'm probably going to be breaking down the Team of the Week cards, and then tomorrow I'll be maybe a double upload tomorrow as well. I'll see what I can do. So yeah, we're going to be seeing a bunch of uploads to my channel. If you guys are new to the channel, if you guys are new to the channel, please drop that subscribe button. In the world, we're going for 1.1 thousand subscribers on my YouTube channel. Subscribe to, again, leave a like on this video. I already said subscribe. Like the video. We're going to let's go for 15 likes on this video. And leave a comment down below what you think about this update. Are you gonna like it? Are you gonna enjoy it? I want you guys' opinions about this update down below in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.